Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Diana Loves Colors. Thanks so much for coming to visit and watching this video today. I'm going to have a project share for PandaHall, but first let me just say how much I appreciated all of you writing to me and um, when I broke my big shot. That was entirely my fault. There was a small piece of plastic stuck in the gears, and when I tried to put my embossing folder through, I was just being so stubborn and would not take no for an answer, and I cranked that thing so hard that I cracked the steel inside, or aluminum, or cast iron, whatever it is. First, I thought it was that leather stuff, but it wasn't the leather. It was that embossing folder that put it over the edge. So anyway, it was able to be repaired to a certain extent, but it doesn't quite work right anymore. And I want to thank my sister Cindy because she had a new Big Shot delivered to my house. And I did not know she was going to do that. And thank you, Cindy, for being such a huge support to me in my life. And I love you so much. So uh, I'm going to share with you this pocket folder that I made. And first, let me tell you that PandaHall is an online store that has many different kinds of crafts that you can get. They have diamond paintings, beads and jewelry, making supplies, dyes and stamps, and paint and drawing supplies, just lots of different things. So I chose this die here, which is a 3-pocket die. Here's one of the pockets. This is one here. This is one here. And it comes with all these other little fun parts, the days of the week, and some it says hi and love, and best wishes, and there's some little hearts and flowers, another heart over here. So it has a lot of different parts. So I'm going to show you the one that I made, and it's right here. And I probably should have left this off before I showed it to you, but I did not. So anyway, it makes a pocket up here, and then a pocket here, and then the smaller pocket down here. So I'm going to show you how I made that, how I put it together. So I cut out a piece of cardstock that is 4.5 by 6 inches. So 4.5 this way and 6 inches this way. And I came to that conclusion, measuring from the stitching to the stitching here was just about 4.5 inches. So that's why it's 4.5 inches wide. Then I cut out a second piece of blank cardstock, blank white cardstock on the back. And that's just to give our pocket some more stability. So then I just cut out the 3 pockets, and I cut the edges off right at the stitching. I didn't want them to be folded over and make it too bulky in case you wanted to send this in the mail. So if you cut just to the stitching and just to the stitching on either side, it comes out to 4.5. So I did leave the one on in the bottom, and there's a score mark there that you can score it to glue it. So we're going to glue this one down first. Is it that one? Yes, it is. So let me move this. And we're going to just put a little bit of glue on here, on this very edge, and on this very edge, leaving the top open. So I'm not gluing too straight here. I'm looking through the camera. So just to the bottom there. And don't worry about those holes that you see there. I'm going to show you how to fix that. So there's our one pocket there. And this is the second pocket. Of course, you can put these on any order that you would like, any color you would like, any theme. So there is a score mark down the bottom there. I don't know if you could see it on the other one. And the stitching still all remains, because that's always a pretty detail to have, that stitching. So I'm just folding this, and scoring it at the bottom. And that's another reason why I cut those off. Those score marks are a little bit hard to fold, because it'll want to fold that stitching, and that's what I don't want. So let's see how that looks. Okay, so that looks good to me. Again, we're going to put some glue down the bottom here. I'm going to try to use a little less this time. Okay. And then after this, we'll put the little pocket on. And then is the fun part that you get to decorate. And that's always fun. So now this goes over just like this. And we're just going to give that a few seconds to dry there. And again, you're leaving the top open. And now we go on to our teeny tiny pocket. So for this one, I'm definitely cutting off the two sides next to the stitching. I don't know if you can see that or not. I hope so. And I think I'm going to cut off the bottom also, because it's getting kind of bulky down the bottom. But if you want to, or you're putting this into a journal or something, maybe you want to keep it. So it can either go over here or it can go over here. I think I like it over here better. But it doesn't matter. So we're going to do the two sides and the bottom. Oops. Whoopsie. You guys know how it is. So we'll just give that a minute to dry, and I'm going to go and get my hole puncher. And so now if you did want to put this into a notebook or a journal, you could just punch the holes out manually with a hole puncher there. And now it's just a matter of decorating it. So here's a little tiny envelope that I made. We can put that in. And a tag. And another tag. And that will be our 3 pockets there. And so that is really the fun part of making these. Or you could leave it just like this and gift it to someone with some stickers in it, or photos, or whatever you want to put in it. The sky is the limit, right? So thanks very much for coming by to see this video. And thank you so much to PandaHall for letting me use your products and sharing them with my friends here. I appreciate it, and I will see you all next time with something new.